in. Welcome in. Mashonda! Hi, baby. I'm so glad to see you. You know you my OG. You know you an OG. You put the foundation on the ground and the paint on the walls. Hi, baby. Where my friend at? Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Brenda. Oh, my gosh, Brenda. I thank you. No, I don't want to say it. So, I thought you were this. My good girlfriend, this is a long time ago. Probably been, I met her in 2016 in a makeup group on Facebook. She's such a sweet lady. Her name is Brenda Bug, but I know there's more than one Brenda Bug in the world, so I don't want to assume that it's my Brenda. But man, I loved her. She was such a sweet person. She has such a big old heart. Anyway. Hi, Speak Life. No, it's not. Nope. Because I know y'all be on her trolling me. Y'all be on her trolling me. That's why sometimes when my moderators ain't in here, I'm supposed to not be on here. But is it really? What you know? So if it's really you, you'll be able to tell me something about me that maybe no one here would know. That's what you used to call me, sweetie. How beautiful. Listen, social media be crazy. It does. It's not always good, y'all. But this right here, man, how beautiful. Hi, mamas. How are you? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you. It's me. I just said that. Did you just hear? I said, if you're the same Brenda, that's my good girlfriend. I met her in 2016. I was going through all the steps. I was saying, man, if you're her, she was the sweetest. I just love her. I literally just said that. Like, it's been years. So you're probably not her because there could be more. I said there could be more than one Brenda Bug in the world. Hi, Kathy. How are you? See, when I see women like you come in my room and come on my platform, it reminds me, like, why I say statements like, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. I'm not here for the wrong time, I'm here for the long time. Because if you, even if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see that I've been doing this since 2016. And I think sometimes what makes people hesitant to maybe follow me, or they don't see a lot of followers, but I'm not a content creator, so I don't post for the sole purpose of just any follower. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I don't create content for that. I guess my content is more information, resources, and to inspire you, to motivate you, to get you in that mindset of willingness. You know, one of the best compliments I ever received was the person said, over the years, I've never seen such consistency. No matter what you go through, you still show up for you. And that meant a lot because I spent my whole life showing up for other people. I didn't know how to show up for myself. It wasn't something that I did very well because I didn't feel worth it. I didn't feel like I was valuable enough for people to take their time out for me to take my time out to love on me, to honor me, to care for me, to heal me. I didn't feel valuable enough for that before. The healthier I got, it didn't just come because I didn't even realize that part of my issue was self-esteem. I was always consider myself very confident as a plus size woman. I've always dressed nice, looked nice, wore the best of everything, the most expensive of everything. But the truth of the matter was, on the inside, those things on the outside were supposed to hide the inside. I don't know if there's anyone in the building tonight that can understand that, what I just said. And maybe there won't be, and I won't take much of your time. But if you're just new stopping by or popped up on your FYP, this is me in hospice on my deathbed at 592 pounds. My name is Coach Kenya. I've lost 479 pounds naturally. And every night I come live and I read from Melanie Beattie. And sometimes we were doing it every day, but I kind of switched it up for a reason. And one day we'll talk about that. We'll make that a story time. But We read David Komalafi and Melanie Beattie, and we read these two books to one, look at fear, and to two, look at Snooky. Hi, baby. This is my backup page, mommy. I can't go live over there no more. So every time, if you are one of my followers and you come over here from my old TikTok, you have to tag me in the comments so I can immediately follow you, because this is my new TikTok. Because my other one I can only post. I'm slowly working on bringing all those videos over so you can have the same massive content. But that page doesn't have live access anymore. So as a group, we just decided, me and my subscribers, let's start a new page. Hello, Catherine. It's so good to see you. Like, it's 2 in one night. Who else knows is in here? I'm probably going to see 4, 5. God must be doing it. He must be doing it. You know what? Maybe he's trying to say, no matter what, no matter how many complications you have on the way, keep going, because people are watching. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what he's saying. I think he's saying, because sometimes, I guess in a way, when I couldn't go live anymore, I didn't have to. So I was like, oh well, but I didn't forget, but I needed to find a way to ensure that the people that rock with me could get the content, because I was still inspiring, I'm still speaking, I'm still traveling, I'm still going all over the country helping people. But the goal was to share that information with people so they could have access to things that they would not normally know, right? Some of the things that I provide and present to my clients, on my platform, to our patients, even on the medical side, it's actually a combination of things. Education and experience from both myself and our doctor that we work with, who herself has lost over 100 pounds. So that's the first thing. Secondly, I have my own weight loss experience. Boom. 3, checkmate. The 4th thing is, after working with almost 15, 16,000 people, the different levels of let's say triggers have always equated 2 things. Thank you guys so much. It says encourage you guys to hit the like button. If you can hit the like button. Pretty on purpose. Hi, mama. Hi, hella yella. How you, baby? Thank you, little baby. It's Kenya. Hi, Kenya. You look so good. Congratulations. I think it's the right Kenya. Look, I gotta check, y'all. I think it is. Yes, it is. Kenya, aren't you on a weight loss journey, or no? Am I wrong? I hope I'm not getting you wrong with the other Kenya. I have 2 Kenyas. Kenya Wohler, who does hair, and then I have another Kenya that I follow like 3 weeks. We followed each other like 3 weeks ago. But I think you was on a weight loss journey. You recently posted. Maybe I'm getting confused. I'm sorry if I am. I don't think I am, though. You guys, I be in y'all business. That's why I keep saying I'm not, Hey, baby, little baby in the building. Shout out to little baby who always comes in, you guys. Listen, as I was saying, I'm sorry. I meant Kenya. Hello. It's okay, sissy. It's okay, sister. How's your weekend going so far? I'm so glad to see you. I haven't gotten to see you. Little baby. Okay, 2 things before we get to our reading. And I don't forget, because my team keeps getting frustrated because I can forget. 2 things. Our team voted to extend the registration for the 100 and 100. And if you're in the challenge already, you already know we are over there having a blast. And you have until tomorrow. Only $10 for 100 days. I'm going to coach you, work with you, give you access to my program, my portal, everything I offer my clients that pay thousands of dollars. We're going to give you access for 100 days. Our goal is to take 100 women in 100 days. And I help you guys. Me and my team help each one of you drop 10 pounds or more. And if you want to drop 60 pounds in the next 100 days, go right ahead. But the goal is just 10 pounds. Who can't lose 10 pounds with somebody coaching them every day, motivating them, giving them, talking to them about the barriers, the blockage, food, noise, cravings? Who can't lose 10 pounds with all that support? Baby, the earth can lose weight with all that support, okay? So it has been amazing. All the ladies have been doing their welcome videos, and it's just wow. Yesterday we were in class on Friday, and one of the newest young ladies, she said, I already love it here. It was her first day. She said, I already love it here. I don't be doing nothing special, okay? I do not be doing anything special. But what I am intentional about is making sure I get you the information and the access you need to where you're trying to go. You understand what I'm saying? Because when I tell you I believe everybody has a right to have access, look at me when I say it. Everybody. Everybody. When it comes to wellness, if it's out there, it shouldn't be prevented to be given to any particular anybody. It needs to be access and knowledge available to every person. And that's what I try to utilize my platform to do, to give people access and knowledge so that they don't have to keep running on the same cycle of insanity. No, there's written nowhere where it says you have to have bad health and limited mobility. Where's that written at? It's not written anywhere. There's nowhere where it says that you have to have limited access to things because of your size. Nowhere. So if that's the case and we don't like where we are, we get to move. I brought and received my vibration plate. I'm so excited to use it. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm ready. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, Pretty on Purpose. Did you see that I have a 21-day vibration plate workout program? Thank you so much for the gifts, Pretty. I actually have a program using the plate and the resistance bands. So you guys, I started using the vibration plate. If you go back on my page, if you go to my YouTube, you'll see me using that plate back in 2018. You'll see me using those bands and videos back in 2016. So I've been doing the same thing. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I ain't ripping and running trying to find a new fix every week. I'm in this thing long time. And the reason why, because I discovered that we don't have to be out here in these streets stressed out about these morsels we eat. We don't have to be. And once we disconnect our mind from our mouth, miracles when you move. When God moves, it's just miraculous. It's miraculous. No, I didn't see it. It's on my page. It's actually called Vibro Zumba. It describes all the workouts like in detail in the program. It's a digital program. You can download it to your phone so you have access to it. You can save it. You'll always have it. But what it does is it takes you through a progressive workout and it builds up. I'm not overweight. However, if I was, this is where I'd be at. Coaches, the motivate. Oh, thank you, little baby. Look, we have somebody that just joined. She doesn't have weight issues. She's actually have an eating issue. We can't use the word on her, so they sent out a new thing to health coaches and businesses like mine. So there's certain words I can't use anymore on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them code names as we go, okay? So I'm going to expect my fam, the iRise tribe, I'm going to expect y'all to help the new people fill in the gaps, right? So we all can be on the same page. So if I'm talking about, let's say, we talking about eating disorders, I might say, the one that make you upchuck, right? And we all know that's the one with the B, right? And then if I say, aggressive restricting, we know that's the one with the A, okay? You got me? We on the same page? Tap it up. Tap the like button up, drop a like, and let me know if we're on the same page, because that's going to help me know if we can move forward without what we got going on. Okay? Okay. So what I'm saying is, so what happens, little baby, is everybody don't have the overeating part, right? Some people have the restricting or the emotional part, but because they're active and their metabolism is well, they really don't necessarily have a weight issue, but they are aware that they eat to feel better. You know what I'm saying? And if you're someone who can get kind of compulsive, you can have these periods of aggressive binging and not really notice it because the binging is attached to what's going on versus how you actually eat regularly. With that, you know what I mean? Hi, D. Is it Deanna? I think it's Deanna Rochelle. Hello. Thank you guys so much. Yes, we did. Yep. Yes, we did. And we've been here together since. And look, wait a minute. And why don't when you just subscribe to Disney, you can see the Star Wars, right? So every time I look at it, little baby, I giggle. You did that to me. That's your fault. You should have never did that. That's your fault. So what happens is some people aren't necessarily obese, right? So this is why I talk so much about this being an everyone thing, right? This is why you'll hear me really say, are we educated about nutrition? Are we educated about what it really takes to sustain health and wellness? It's why I asked that. Because sometimes, even when we get, like, say, even when we get a basic cold can first be treated naturally. But what happens, we ignore our body and the signs to the point where it then requires medical intervention because now it's moved to an infection. It's, this wellness thing isn't just about how skinny you are. It's how in touch are you with your body? How in touch are you with ensuring that you're actually eating things that do fortify and provide nutrition to your body, right? And that's everybody. That's little person, big person, baby out the womb. And so, because we all need to eat, we all can relate at least to that. So, yeah. So, you're welcome here, a little baby. We have women on the team that are not obese. Some people struggle with different stuff. And you got to validate them too, because what happens is there's not a space for them. They have the habits of a person who would be overweight, but maybe because of medical condition or their metabolism, it doesn't express itself necessarily in a massive amount of pounds, right? Hi, Barbara. But what they do end up having is these really gut flare-ups, but it's because of these binge periods where they eat something aggressively for a few weeks at a time, and then they get tired of it emotionally, but then they're left with this buildup of toxins and processed stuff, right? Yeah. So, yep, it's a prevention. So it's all about, to me, it's like giving people permission for people to say, I'm not okay, and this might be how I'm coping, and I don't want to do that, right? I think we have to. Hi, Katrina. I think human beings don't have to suck it up and keep going. I think we can say, I'm not okay. I think not enough of us get to say that. And so we end up expressing our not okay in eating. Yeah, I think we end up expressing and eating. Go ahead and grab your books out, you guys. It's time for us to read. Yep, it's prevention. Right on that. Hey, baby Annette, how are you? All right, so y'all know we done made it on into October now. We on October 4th. Again, if you're coming on into that 100 and 100 challenge, remember that challenge is still open for you. So you are not out of the game. You're not out of the game. Please know that. All you have to do is hashtag text 480-418-1811. Text the word hashtag the sign 100 in 100. 100, the number, lowercase in 100. It'll actually send you the link to help you get going, and you'll be on it. I love the info. It's a lot of area tied to this wellness, and I commend you all. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Digital. Barbara Love. Hi, baby. Okay. October 3rd, you guys. Let me go on and get y'all off of here because I don't want to keep you too long. It's Self-Care Saturday, so I'm so sure some of you guys are chilling with your peeps. I'm sure some of y'all are chilling with your peeps. So we made it to October 4th. That means I was counting how many days we have in my head. Hold on. We have because today is 275. So we have 90 days left. We have 90 days left, and this book series is done. Yep. 90 days, guys. 90 days. 90 days is all we got left. So, I don't know what you are doing, but if you have not tapped in yet, you got to tap in. Because we're going to be reading another book by Greg Rochelle. So this book is called Dangerous Prayers. Now, Katrina, thank you so much for being here. Hi, is it Mac? Hi, Mac. This book is really powerful because it talks about your prayer life. And remember, there was a one of these readings we did where it talked about fear and how when we're not connected to God, fear is it comes and it's easier for you to become fearful and for it to stay. And in our talk, we discussed how when we're not really connecting in prayer, which is our way we communicate, and meditation is the way we listen to God, we're more fearful faster, right? And so what the goal of the next book is to review and take a look, hi Jessica, at our prayer life and to see if it's sufficient. And if it's not, ask God. Greg Rochelle in the book ask God to search you, break you, and then send you. So if you are not ready, okay, clock that T. If you ain't grown enough and strong enough and mature enough, this next book series is for grown folks only. For God-fearing grown folk only. Because, baby, that book, I've read it with clients and I've read it myself, baby. Let me tell you something. That book's so powerful, I still can't get through that last chapter, baby. Let me tell you something. That book in the beginning has you cracked wide open by page 11. And I'm talking about spiritually. It has ripped all your belief system about who you think you are in Christ and who you think you are in your prayer life and who you really are. And let me tell you something, boo-boos. The depression shall fall upon us all. Because, baby, I thought I was really out here. Baby, God said those baby immature prayers you sending up here. Come on, just tap into the next series. I got something for you. Tap into the next series. I'm thinking about turning into a podcast because it be getting so juicy some nights that it's just, you know? But yeah, I want you to think about it. Are you ready to challenge your prayer life? And if so, are you ready to ask God to search you, search you, break you, and send you? Meaning search all of you, then break anything in you that is not of Him, that is not of, not of what is progression, and then to send you to do and be who He wants you to be. Music for entertainment purposes only, so we don't get blocked. So I strongly ask you, hi Sugar, I strongly would challenge you tonight and ask you, hi Miss Sparkle, are you ready for God to search you, break you, and then send you to be who He wants you to be? Or do you still believe you have some God complex where you can save and fix yourself and the people and places and things around you? That's the question of the day today. That's the question of today. Our reading says, let the miracle of acceptance find you. I found the miracle in a small church in New Mexico, The Serenita Arreo de Janeiro is famous for the healing powers and miracles. The ground of the church, some say, is particularly holy and powerful. Crutches, evidence of the healing miracles people experience there, line the walls of the church's back room. From years ago, a friend had sent me to the sanctuary to find my miracle. It was there months after my son died. I didn't know what miracle could possibly fix my situation. Now, sitting in the back of the chapel, I knew I didn't have any crutches to hang on the wall. But the miracle of acceptance had healed my heart and changed my life. We may search for miracles that change our situation so we don't have to deal with the loss or feel the pain. Sometimes we get that miracle. Our circumstances change, but sometimes the miracle we get changes us. If the situation is too difficult, and the loss is too painful to accept in one leap, take smaller steps. Accept what you're feeling today. Accept what you are today. Accept what you think today. Look for your miracles. Hope for the best. But when we can't change what we're going through, let the simple, quiet, daily miracle of acceptance find you. Melanie Beatty, Journey to the Heart. Wow. So that touched my heart. Because I lost my child, my daughter that was 9 months, and I lost my triplets at 4 months. And so I can relate to getting to this point of acceptance, this point of peace, where it doesn't hurt so bad, where the tears don't fall so much. You do get to a point where you kind of, for me, begin to see this idea that some children are given to us like angels on loan, on rent per se. And sometimes we have to return them back. Yeah. And so that helps my heart not feel so desolate, not feel so saddened by its grief or its loss. Yeah. Hi, beautiful. How are you, Priscilla? Hi, user 468. How are you? So I can definitely relate when people talk about that feeling. And, grief and loss is such a tricky thing. And so many of us have eaten our way through grief. I can tell you that a lot of my weight that you see, is definitely from me eating because of sadness from grief and loss. Yeah, a lot of the weight, this woman you see here was dying on the inside. I was literally dying on the inside, like dying. So because I was dying on the inside, I was eating, and it landed me in this situation. And I don't know if I would have ever got out of the situation on my own. So I think that's why I really work hard to offer other people a safer, long-term, sustainable consistency where they have the support they need to learn more about wellness and nutrition versus just losing weight. Because I believe anyone can really lose weight when you put your mind to it. The key is sustainability and longevity. We want to get the weight off and then keep the weight off. And as a woman who's lost 479 pounds and kept 468 pounds of it off for 10 years, I might know some about maintaining. Hi, love. I might know a little bit about maintaining. So it's like before, so it's just, I hope this is us. I hope this is a trigger to enhance your motivation for you to see, and enhance your willingness for you to see that one step toward you every day is a step toward a better version of who you are and your goals. Yeah. I pray you have a beautiful self-care Saturday, and my reflection, I always have a reflection for you guys. So make sure I give you your reflection. So today's is, slow down so you don't shut down. That's what I had to do today. So that I had to get out of the house today. I had to move around because I was feeling the pressure, right? Hi, sunshine. How are you? So it says, rest is not work, weakness is wisdom. I used to wear exhaustion like a badge of honor. If I wasn't busy, I felt behind. But burnout doesn't build blessings, it blocks them. Now I understand self-care is not escape, it's equipment. Pausing is how I protect my peace. Stillness is how I hear God clearly. Today reminds us that slowing down doesn't mean you've lost momentum. It means you're choosing maintenance over meltdown. Take a nap, drink the water, say no without guilt. Your peace is worth protecting. Reflection of today. What's one small, remember I'm on all the platforms. What's one small thing you can do today to refill your cup before it runs dry? So what's one small thing you can do today to fill your cup before it runs dry? Okay, so that's your assignment. What's one thing that you can do today to fill your cup before you go to bed that can enhance you? Okay? So that's your challenge. That's your reflection and your challenge for today. That's your call to action. And then you can write about it. You can write about it in your journal. I've been doing this like verbal journaling thing, but I think I like the writing better. I think I like it better. But anyways, all right, guys. I pray you have a beautiful Saturday, and we're out.